Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Casey Redbeard, and I'm vlogging my date with this girl. I didn't do a proper introduction, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover right now. We're just kind of chatting nonsense, rubbish right now. She's in my house, and the plan was to go out and buy her, get her a bikini, because we're gonna go into my pool. So the backstory is, I met this girl on Instagram. I meet about 80% of the women that you see me with on this YouTube channel and my big account, my Redbeard Rants 1 Instagram account from Instagram. Now, I don't use that account. Okay, so Redbeard Rants 1, my IG, that's full of me hooking up with girls and traveling around the world, showing off the girls. I don't use that account to meet women. The account that I use, well, I won't give out the username, but I'll show some of the photos. It's what I call a high status Instagram account, which means that I'm on a podcast or, for example, in a seminar room, giving a talk to a room full of people, or maybe at a rooftop lounge, being social with friends, etc. My virtual assistant has a list. We built a software that down here in the editing will show like one of these Google Sheets with like all the pretty girls. It has like name, photo, a link to their page and whatnot. And the girls on Instagram are hotter, they have better personalities, and they're more receptive. And that's how we do it. If you want more information about that, that'll be in the description of the video. You can message me and get information about that. But back to this girl. So my VA found her on Instagram. He actually followed her. And then when she followed back, he sent like one or two messages back and forth and passed it off to me. I think it's weird to have a VA like talk to the girl like much longer than that. So I don't like have some VA talking to girls, pretending to be me, impersonating me or anything like that. By the way, in a second, we will show us getting in the pool. It's not going to be me narrating the whole time. I'll shut up and actually see us in the pool. She's going to talk about how the fact that she's 20 years old and I'm 37, which is a very normal age gap in Latin America. It's really weird that girls that are like 22, 23 in the United States, like their max is like 2 or 3 or 4 years older than them. Like a girl that's 23 does not want to date a guy that's over like 27, which is really weird. And for anyone who thinks this is weird or whatever, and everyone in Latin America watches this, listen, like if you're going to go to Brazil, don't go there for any type of like sexual tourism. Respect the women. I always say this: Brazilian women, they are beautiful, and yeah, they can be very sexual, some of them, but they offer way more than just their beauty, way more than just their bodies. They're intelligent, they're charismatic, they're fun, they're outgoing, they're loving. So don't, come here. When I say big baller game, let me go back. So I did buy this girl a bikini. Here, we'll cut into the scene where we're shopping, we're going down the store like shopping, looking for her bikini. I don't promote any type of simping, and I certainly don't promote any type of like sexual tourism, but I do like to let girls know that I have potential to be a provider right away. I don't like pay this girl. I'm not sending her money. I'm certainly not paying any girls to sleep with me. But dude, I think the bikini was like $40. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the guys were like talking trash when I posted this story on my Instagram account. They were like, I used to respect this guy, but found out he just pays for it. Bro, walk up to a gorgeous girl and tell her, will you sleep with me if I buy you a bikini? See how far that gets you. So, and I very rarely do this. Most girls, I just take them out for, a really nice, expensive dinner and don't actually take them shopping or anything like that. Beforehand, I actually did take this girl for sushi afterwards, but I think I've yapped all I need to yap. Let's just get into the video where we're going to actually go to the pool and actually start talking with her in the video.
Ela estava falando que gosta de avião. Então você vai ser avião agora. Nossa, você pesa nada. Quantos quilos?
Acho que eu tô com 50 quilos, 52.
52 quilos. E a sua altura? 48. Isso seria como em inglês, seria como 5 feet. 5 pés. E outra coisa que eu estava falando é que você sabia que eu sou racista?
Você é racista?
Eu sou racista. Eu não gosto de garotas brancas. Loiras, olhos azuis.
Você não gosta?
Não, acho muito feio, acho bem feio.
Eu ficou bem moreno.
É, diferença grande, né?
Mas é da praia também, que era bem branca, bem branquinha. Eu sou muito bronzeada,
Sim,
né?
mostra como foi a emoção. Eu tenho quase 37 anos, você tem 20 anos, diferente de 17 anos, né? Mas para você, isso é normal, né? É nada...
Pra mim é normal, eu prefiro caras mais velhos mesmo do que mais novos, eu acho, mais maduro, da conversa. É melhor, o tratamento é melhor.
Sabes que nos Estados Unidos, muitas pessoas acham muito raro a diferença como eu tenho 37 e você só tem 20 anos. O que você acha? O que você falaria para elas que falam, nossa, isso é muito estranho?
Que pra mim não é, pra mim é normal. Não vejo nada estranho.
América Latina, né? Tem cultura diferente. Ou seja, aqui não é muito raro. no Brasil, né?
Não, aqui não é muito raro, não. É mais raro ver homens e homens e mulheres mais velhas.
E qual idade é o mínimo para você? Que você aceita? Então, como que você tem 20 anos, você sairia com um homem que tem também 20 anos? Não.
Sairia com aí, tem que ter 26 a 37.
26.
A 37.
20, ok, então esse é o máximo. E ele tem mais sabedoria, né?
Sim.
Você gosta quando o homem possa te ensinar coisas, né?
Sim.
Quais coisas você quer que eu te ensine? Como homem com mais experiência, mais sábio.
Só pra vida mesmo, que eu não sei explicar. Não sei explicar.
Simplesmente compartilhar meu sábio, minha experiência.
Sim.
A gente estava falando que eu conheço 25 países e você está curioso para saber, né?
Sim, eu gosto muito.
Yeah. A gente estava falando de Tailândia. Você quer conhecer?
Quero conhecer a Tailândia, a Índia.
Índia?
Meu
ok.
sonho desde pequenininha.
Você gosta de fazer meditação como a Buda?
Quero conhecer a Índia, a África, a Inglaterra.
Sabe uma coisa que eu posso te... A Califórnia? Vai conhecer meus pais. Oi, mãe, pai. Minha esposa futura. E por que Califórnia? Porque Hollywood, nos filmes, né?
Eu acho muito bonito também.
Você tem um sorriso de atriz, né? Nossa. Cara de Hollywood. Ok, tem uma pergunta para mim?
Você gosta de mulheres novas, da minha idade?
Yes, 20 anos é muito bom. Imagina que uma mulher tem 40 e algo anos, 28, 29, 30 anos, né? Linda, gatona, como você. Passa à academia, não faz drogas, está bem feminina, inteligente, conversa muito bom. Ela tem tudo. Por que ela estaria solteira? É como uma red flag, uma bandeira vermelha, entendeu? Porque você não vai estar sozinha por muito tempo, né? Você é atrativa, gatinha, feminina. Eu pensaria, se você tem 30 anos, por que você está solteira se todos os seus homens estão ficando acima de você? Entendeu? Não para julgar necessariamente, né? Mas é como curioso, porque imagina um homem que é carismático, lindo, tem dinheiro, inteligente, tem charme, carisma, e ele não tem mulher. Seria como, se ele é muito boa, se ele é muito bom porque ele não tem mulher, não é assim, velho. E vocês jovens parecem mais lindos, simplesmente isso. No DNA de homem preferir mulheres jovens, sexy. Então, é assim.
Entendi.
Óbvio, né? Óbvio.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that vlog. The next vlog is going to be me taking out a different Brazilian girl and her best friend, and then trying to see if I could get her and her best friend to experiment and have some fun with the two of them and me, the three of us experimenting together. I won't tell you now the outcome of that. You'll have to subscribe and see. It'll either be my very next upload or the one coming up after that. Maybe I'll do the one-on-one date with this girl first, and then the result of what happened with her and her friend. And another side note, I think I've addressed this before a million times, but I'll say it again. Brazilian women are not easy. Sure, I'm talking about my dating here, my sexual experiences, obviously, with these women and stuff like that, the dates, the romance, all that. But Brazilian women are not easy, boys. Okay, don't think you're going to come here as a gringo and throw on a little bit of cash and they're going to be like, oh my God, gringo, I'm so impressed. No, sure, obviously, they're better than American women. The dating here is a lot better. They're beautiful, sophisticated, intelligent, loving, smart. They have like the best personalities, okay? But don't think, and also, I know I bought this girl a bikini. If you have a problem with that, if you think that that's simping or that makes me a sugar daddy or anything like that, no beautiful woman in Brazil, America, Africa is so desperate and so impoverished that they're willing to sleep with a guy for the price of a $30, $40 bikini. If that irritates you, you're probably a brokey. You're probably not my target demographic. This like big baller game where you take a girl, straight away shopping for a cheap $30, $40 item, I call big baller game. It was born out of necessity because a lot of my clients who do, remember I talked about how I have a virtual assistant, I download the profiles from Instagram and he finds the girls and like my whole dating life is more or less automated. I build those systems for affluent guys. And a lot of these guys are older. They have money, but they're not the most physically attractive. So they need some type of like extra So I just let them know, hey, like you got to show your provider right off the bat. And I don't normally always like do this. I think I've done this with like 3 girls out of like 50 plus that I've showed her. Normally I just take girls out for a nice dinner and that's it. There's no shopping beforehand. There's like a rare exception where I did that. And anytime where I do this, where there's technically, you could say like money exchanged for an Uber and sushi and a bikini, money exchanged, I'm always very upfront and honest about it. So subscribe for more of these wacky, amazing adventures of mine. If you want information about how to build that system, it is in the description of the video. And that's all I have to say. Enjoy and subscribe. Peace.